Welcome back, Silver Human here, coming at you with another WWE video. Today I will be making my SummerSlam predictions. Uh, Now I know I said I was gonna do it on what's today? I know I said I was gonna do it on it is Friday, but we'll wait till after SmackDown. But I have a lot to do tomorrow, and I know I'm not gonna feel like doing it tonight. So I just want to get these predictions out the way. Now, starting off with our night one match, Karrion Kross versus Sami Zayn. Now, why on God's green earth did Triple H not make this like a no DQ match? I don't know. But I can tell you, I already know how this is gonna go. Even though I want Karrion Kross to win, Sami's gonna win. Michael Cole is gonna call it a miracle for some reason to beat Karrion Kross. I don't know how that's miracle. And Sami's gonna. I guarantee you. I guarantee this was gonna happen. Karrion Kross is gonna grab that pipe, try to run to Sami with it, and to try to hit Sami with it. Sami picks him up for a blue power bomb. Then Hulu kicks him 1, 2, 3. It's a miracle, right? I can already taste it. Now this match, it's actually pretty interesting. We finally get to see a new side of Charlotte, which thank God, because this is fresh breath. I mean, it's a fresh air away from that Queen stuff, and Charlotte's starting to get some pop. She's starting to get cheers, and it's a way for Alexa Bliss to do something on the side, you know. And I feel like this is also good for Raquel and Roxanne. I want Roxanne and Raquel to go on a singles run, especially since Liv's not here. Roxanne could feud with Lyra for that women's intercontinental title, and and Raquel can be a dominant force, become a main eventer, you know. Um, and also Roxanne can build her story with Dominic, because I rewatched the match with the Kabuki Warriors. Uh, turns out that she actually did what Liv Morgan did, um, stopping, I think, AJ Styles from attacking Dominic, just like how Liv had stopped Braun Strowman from attacking Dominic about a year ago, I believe. Not a year ago, but actually, yeah, probably a year ago. But yeah, but that's who I think will win. I think it should be Charlotte and Alexa, because again, this is a fresh air. There's some fresh air away from the whole Queen situation, and it's something that Alexa can do. We get to see a new side of Charlotte, and we get to see funny moments between Charlotte and Alexa. That's actually wholesome. You know, not like that Queen thing that nobody could relate to. And it's also a chance for Raquel and Roxanne to do their singles runs and do different things and build better stories. Now this match. Oh boy. Now, I really don't care for that much for the WWE Women's Championship anymore because it hasn't been booked right. But I can already tell Jade Cargill's gonna win this, and I think they're having Jade Cargill win this, so at WrestleMania she'll fight Bianca or both Bianca and Naomi, because like I said, Naomi ain't gonna keep that championship for long. Like she's gonna probably lose it to Stephanie Valkyrie and go back to SmackDown, or when she loses it, she goes wins the Women's Royal Rumble or the Women's Elimination Chamber and faces Jade Cargill. And I think they're trying to have a triple threat or a 1v1 between Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, or a triple threat between Naomi, Bianca, and Jade. But that's what I think will win. Jade Cargill. I feel like Tiffany had a way better chance of having a way better title reign. But it's the fact that I'm being honest, she don't work as a face. She could have been a good champion if she was heel and she was booked right, but she does not work as a face. I don't think she could adapt herself for that. And Jade, she needs a way better mic work. She's okay in the ring, but she needs way better mic work. So yeah. Anyway, that's what I think will win. Jade Cargill. I don't give a fuck about this match. I I'm not mad that there's a celebrity on SummerSlam. My problem is why is Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre? Y'all had Drew return after a neck injury, lose to Randy Orton, and his second match is against Jelly Roll and Randy Orton. You have Randy Orton fighting against Logan Paul. I get it, they fought against each other before, but it's not even for a title. It's not doing nothing for nobody. You know, we already are complaining. We're still complaining about the whole Travis Scott thing with Travis Scott being part of John Cena's 17th win and then just leaving. We're still complaining about that. Y'all put another celebrity in the situation. How many celebrities y'all want? You got Logan Paul, Travis Scott, Jelly Roll. How many more celebrities gonna keep coming in and be a part of a storyline that nobody asked for? But as I already know who's gonna win, it's gonna be Jelly Roll and Randy Orton. Drew McIntyre's gonna continue to get buried. Logan Paul's gonna leave for a couple months. Yada yada yada. Jelly Roll's probably not even gonna wrestle ever again. It's probably just a one-off thing. Like, unless I see Jelly Roll do a shooting star press or do a moonsault off the top rope, I literally do not care about him wrestling. And the thing is, I'm not mad at him wrestling because he actually seems like a celebrity that watches WWE at least from time to time, because he definitely be there. He definitely goes to the PLEs. He definitely from Triple H, what Triple H said is that he wants to work in the WWE. I'm just mad that Randy and Drew are part of it, and we already know Drew's gonna get buried more and more and more. And it's like, bro, come on. Now, like I said, if I see Jelly Roll doing a moonsault off the top rope or a shooting star press, hey, you changed my mind. Put him on the card. Put him on any card. If this match is somehow good without having it to be Randy, Drew, and Logan Paul having to carry it, then oh well. Now this rivalry actually got better because of the fact that Bronson Reed took Roman Reigns' shoes, which was actually a pretty cool moment. It actually finally showed this faction that, oh yeah, it's a dominant force. And it's not like, oh, they just come out, destroy things, and leave. It's like they actually did something. Even if it's stealing Roman Reigns' shoes, which, if you're not from the hood, just know that's probably one of the most disrespectful things you could do. Beat somebody up, steal their shoes. If that happened to me, oh God. But, oh, it's Hope always thunder. But anyway, I think this finally giving me a reason to care about this match. Even if it's a small reason, like stealing someone's shoes, even though it's not really a small reason in the hood, but like, I think I can, I think I can finally care about this match. Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed finally doing something. Bronson Reed finally hitting tsunamis. And he doesn't just stand there as like a stiff bodyguard. Because at least Braun Breaker's cutting some promos and doing some spears. Bronson Reed didn't do nothing for the past couple weeks. And now that he stole Roman Reigns' shoes, it finally felt like he did something. But unfortunately, Jay and Roman's gonna win it. And I don't think they need to be honest. Jay doesn't really need to win because he hasn't been losing. He fought Bronson Reed twice and won by disqualification. Like, there's no problem with having Jay lose. Like, Triple H, I don't know, even if you don't see this, I just want Triple H to know. You had this man win the world, and I watched WWE Unreal, and I'm going to talk about that, like, right after the prediction. But you had this man win the Royal Rumble. You had this man win the World Heavyweight Championship and only had it for 51 days, and his only remarkable title defense was Logan Paul. But you can't have him lose to Bronson Reed, who you're trying to push as this dominant force? Come on. Like, at least Braun Breaker got some wins. You could at least have Bronson Reed getting a win or just tearing things up in the back. But you're not doing that. And I'm glad that they finally have Bronson Reed doing something. It's okay to let Jay lose. Jay does not need to win. You already had a man have a 51-day title reign. It's okay for them to lose. Roman doesn't need to win because he's just gonna win, and then leave for a couple months, we know he ain't gonna be here long. He's going to leave. So might as well just have him lose. Build Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed's. God, there's so many Brons. Build Braun Breaker. Build the Brons. I'm just gonna call them that. Build the Brons teams up. Have them become this dominant force until Seth come back. Because if they lose this, it ain't doing nothing but making the faction worse. Have Bronson Reed come out and stealing everybody's shoes, wearing their shoes. Have them do that. Have Bronson Reed. Have Braun. Why are there so many Brons? Have Braun Breaker spearing everybody, doing all this havoc until Seth comes back. Build this faction up. Build these two up. If they lose this, it will just go back to square one where, this ain't doing nothing for nobody. Like, that Monday Night Raw, you heard the gasp come out of everybody's mouth in Detroit when Bronson Reed took Roman's shoes. Keep doing that. Well, don't keep doing that because, you're going to know in Triple H he's going to overplay it. But do that to every major rivalry. Do Bronson Reed Spears. I'm sorry. Braun Breaker spearing. Bronson Reed tsunami. Boom. Have them become this dominant force and have me start to care. Because it's not too late. It ain't too late. It will be too late by the time WrestleMania comes around. And WrestleMania is arriving faster than we think. I know we are only at SummerSlam, but soon it will just be SummerSlam. Then it'll be War Games. Then it'll be Royal Rumble. Then it'll be WrestleMania. And by then, no one will care. So keep this team doing this stuff until Seth comes back. Keep them becoming dangerous havocs. Have them win titles. They don't have to win like a world title or a singles title. Have them win the world tag team titles because the Raw tag team is cooked. Have them win those titles. Become this dominant force until Seth comes back. So I think Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed should win this. Now the icing on the cake: CM Punk and Gunther. Turns out we was gonna get this match at WrestleMania, but they decided to give a Royal Rumble win to Jey Uso. But again, I'm gonna talk about that WrestleMania card that we were supposed to have after the predictions. I'm probably gonna make it. I don't know if I want to make a new video on it. I'm gonna make it in this video because it's about to start thundering. But that's who I think will win this, CM Punk, and it's a shame. It's really a shame. Gunther probably had one of the best intercontinental title reigns we ever seen. He's definitely top three with that IC title reign. He had bangers. I'm talking about him versus Sheamus and Drew at WrestleMania, him versus Sammy. He had bangers upon bangers upon bangers, and he cut good promos then. But now he can't even stop from cutting a different promo. He can't even cut a different promo than he usually does. I'm gonna give you your props, but you can't beat me. That's all his promos is. And like I said, it's a shame because Gunther, ever since Gunther lost that IC title, we always thought, okay, he's gonna be a good world champ. Guess what they did? They did nothing. The only reason they had this man win the World Heavyweight Championship was so he could fight Goldberg. And I'm being honest here, that match didn't even need the World Heavyweight Championship on the line, especially since Goldberg didn't even win it. So what was the point? You wasted the Royal Rumble, which could have gotten the CM Punk, and we could have gotten CM Punk versus Gunther at WrestleMania. You wasted that for Jey Uso to tap out Gunther, causing Gunther to go spiraling down. Like, nobody cares about Gunther no more. He used to be, he's gonna be that guy. He's definitely gonna be that guy. He's gonna be the face of the company in the future. Now I can't even see him being the face of the company because every time he goes in the arena, they chant, "You tapped out." And I'm not gonna lie, they're dragging it, but it's the truth. Gunther had you. I don't know why they had that man Gunther tap out in 5 seconds to Jay Uso, only for him to have a 51-day title reign. And then the thing is, he could have recovered if he tapped Jay Uso, if he made Jay Uso tap out. But guess what? He made him pass out because they want to make Jay look strong, even though they only had him have a 51-day title reign. Come on. Your heels are supposed to look strong while your faces are supposed to look weak. Well, not weak, but like not strong as the heel. Not the other way around, because that makes people not care about the heels. Like Sami Zayn, for that instance, you make Sami Zayn look like this strong dude, and then people and make their heels look weak. Come on. And Gunther should not. It should not be like that for Gunther. It should not be like that for the ring general. Because because to be honest with you, Gunther is supposed to be this guy. Like there's supposed to be like I'll say 3 guys who are heels that are supposed to be the dominant heels. They're supposed to be definitely dominant. Gunther, Braun Breaker, and Bronson Reed. All of them on Raw, and two of them are finally looking like dominant heels, while one is just okay. We're gonna give you this title because we want you to fight Goldberg. Come on, what are you doing? Anyway, I think CM Punk should win this. Now, I do think Seth is actually injured, which is a shame. But it will be something if Seth wasn't injured and he comes out and cashes in on Punk. That would be funny. I'm not gonna lie. That'll probably top the heights of the century, to be honest with you. Okay, now on tonight too. We have Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, and Naomi. Now it's not gonna be no surprise that this match is gonna be a banger. But I'm gonna keep this a buck. Naomi better win this. I'm okay with Io Sky winning it maybe, but if it's Rhea Ripley who wins that fucking title, I swear to God. Triple H, look at me. Well, not look at me, but Triple H, hear me and hear me now. If Rhea Ripley wins this fucking title in this year, she better not win this title for the rest of this year. She can win it at WrestleMania 42, but she better not win this title for the rest of the year. If she wins this title, I will go down to where you live and I will rip off your nose. I'm not lying. I'm okay with Io Sky winning, even though it wouldn't make sense. I'm okay with her winning, but Naomi is literally the best choice. If you had Naomi cash in just for her to lose it back to lose it to Rhea Ripley, it makes no sense. Come on. I'm okay with Io Sky winning it back if they give her a proper title reign this time. But if it's Naomi, if Rhea wins, oh no. Naomi, the only problem I stand by is this: I don't want to make no racist allegations against Triple H, because for all I know, he probably won't be, he probably ain't racist. But we know how he booked the woman. We know it. He booked the woman horribly. Outside of Rhea Ripley, there is no woman that been booked correctly. Outside of Rhea. Tiffany, no. Nia, no. Io, no. Jade, well, except for maybe Jade. Other than that, there's no woman that's been booked correctly. So if he has re-win this, the world tag team, the world heavyweight championship, women's world heavyweight championship is good. It's good because she been hogging up that women's world championship scene for how long? She hasn't even had a proper loss since like 2022 when I was 12. I'm going to 10th grade. That was when I was in 7th. I'm going to 10th. 8, 9, 10. Like, come on, bro. If Rhea wins this, I swear to God, and Rhea better be the one that gets pinned too. I don't care who wins it between Io and Naomi, even though Naomi makes more sense. But if you're gonna have Io win it, if you're gonna have Naomi win it, have Rhea Ripley get pinned. Please, please have her get pinned. Please. Now this match, Solo versus Jacob for 2. This is a steel cage. And night 2, I'll say is way better than night 1, by the way. But I think Jacob Fatu should win this. Um, I think Jacob should win this and fight Jimmy. If Solo retains, that's fine. But if they have him retain, they should have him lose it to Jimmy Uso. Jacob Fatu, if they have Jacob Fatu win it, have him have a long title reign, and then lose it to Jay Uso. I mean, not Jay, Jimmy Uso. Okay. I do think this is gonna be a really good match. There's gonna be interferences for sure, and I hope to God they finally have Jimmy do something interesting. But for my prediction, I'm gonna say Jacob for 2. Becky versus Lyra. Okay. Um. Uh. I'm. It's obvious that Lyra's gonna win it. Lyra has been really good at the storytelling, and my only problem is this rivalry got way too dragged out. Like it got dragged out. But I do think Lyra should win it, and I think this will be a nice way of Becky passing the torch to Lyra, even if it's on the mid card scene, and Lyra solidifying herself as a future top star in WWE for the women's division, of course. So I got Lyra Valkyria winning it. Yeah. I'm glad that this is a no disqualification, no countouts. And like I said, night 2 is looking way better and way more interesting than night 1. I just realized Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Raquel and Roxanne is also on night 2. But anyway, this 6-pack tag team TLC match. This is gonna be a banger match. This is gonna be banger. We have the Wyatts, Fraxium, Andrade and Dragon Lee. Andrade and not Dragon Lee. Ray Phoenix, Motor City Machine Guns, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa and the Street Profits and the Wyatts. I don't know if I said the Wyatts, but yeah. Now who do I got winning? Most likely the Wyatts are gonna win and retain, but I do think the Street Profits should win it, or they should give it to a new team like Andrade and Ray Phoenix. But I'm okay with any of those 3 winning. Maybe even Fraction, because all 4 of them been cooking. But most likely the Wyatts are gonna win and retain. So I'm gonna go Wyatts. But I can just tell that's gonna be a banger match. I don't know if this was on night 1 or night 2, but AJ Styles versus Dominic Mysterio. AJ Styles most likely gonna win it. Now I heard rumors that Dominic's is gonna WWE's trying to make Dominic the face of AAA, which fine. But if you don't have him do that, you gotta have him be a two-time champion. But most likely they're gonna have AJ Styles win it and have Dominic win it back, or they're gonna do a little something with Roxanne, put Roxanne in the mix, and oh my God, why I gotta be thundering so much, and have Roxanne cost AJ the title. So yeah. Now who I got winning? Most likely knowing WWE, because they haven't been progressing really far with this Roxanne stuff. So knowing WWE, they're gonna probably have AJ win it. So yeah. But if they're trying to make him the face of AA, if they're trying to make Dominic the face of AA, then I'm gonna have to say Dominic. But yeah. So it's kind of either way, 50-50. I'm 50-50 on it. Now, the match we all been waiting for: Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Now, this rivalry is very incomplete. This rivalry, well, not the rivalry between John Cena and Cody Rhodes, but the story that they tried to tell with The Rock, Travis Scott, and everything, it's incomplete. It will never be complete because that bald fraud can't come back to the WWE. He only comes back when it benefits him and makes the story even more confusing. And Travis Scott's big fish lips ass can't. I mean, big lip. Hold on, fish looking ass. Travis Scott fish looking ass can't do shit right. He can't even slap right. He can't even roll out the ring right. He sucks. Always high, singing that. It's like no. Now, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes. Here's what I think will happen: a double turn. Now, I'm fine with one thing. I'm fine with two things: John Cena winning and retiring with the belt. Because if John Cena wins this, I know he's probably gonna retire with the belt. But I'm fine, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with that. I'm not. Well, I'm not fine with the fact that they're probably gonna make a TKO title. But I'm fine with John Cena retiring with the belt. But knowing how humble John Cena is, he probably doesn't want to retire with the belt. Um, but here's what I think will happen. I think John Cena is gonna listen to the crowd. He's gonna try to hit Cody Rhodes with that belt. He's gonna listen to the crowd, throw the belt away. Cody Rhodes, he helps Cody Rhodes up. It's finally gonna be out of the respect. Then Cody Rhodes kicks him in the balls, grabs that belt, hits him with it, and 1, 2, 3, Cody Rhodes wins. But he doesn't stop. He continues to hit John Cena, and he turns heel, full-fledged heel, and becomes the new WWE champion and be a heel Cody Rhodes. I think if they're gonna turn Cody heel, it's the best. This now is the best time to do it. John Cena's heel turn. If John Cena's heel turn stops at SummerSlam, then that's fine, whatever. But in his heel turn would probably be like one of the biggest fumble heel turns, maybe outside of the New Day. But yeah, that's what I think will happen. So I got Cody Rhodes winning this while also having a double turn at SummerSlam. And I think. And hope to God, if they turn Cody Rhodes heel and that ball shows up, he finally commits to the story. He finally does it. Because he hasn't committed to nothing, and that led to a failed rivalry between Cody Rhodes and John Cena. Well, their first rivalry, at least. And now that they're in this rivalry again, yeah. So, yeah. Now, there's one more thing I got to talk about before I end the video. The WrestleMania 41 card we was going to get. Carmelo Hayes was going to be on that card. Travis wasn't going to have nothing to do with the main event. We was going to have Bad Bunny versus Dominic Mysterio. We was going to have so many better matches than what we got. That would have damn near been the perfect WrestleMania. But no. And I get that some people were injured. But oh my God. All those other decisions suck. We were supposed to get CM Punk versus Gunther at WrestleMania. But then they let one guy say, yeah, but we could get Jey Uso. Tell me what fucking sense did it make for Jey Uso to win that fucking Royal Rumble? Tell me, please tell me. Someone tell me. I will pay $5 million for Jey to tell me why Jey Uso won that Royal Rumble. Especially since they was gonna have him have a 51-day title reign, just to lose it back to the nigga he tapped out. But whatever. Then they oh my God. We was gonna have a perfect WrestleMania, but I had to watch that fucking horror show because Triple H and that team cannot book to save their lives. Like, you basically just told me, yeah, we could have gave you this, but we decided to give you some trash that you did not want. And then you had a whole crash out mode about how fans were not liking that WrestleMania card. Because we all knew it was going to be trash. Because it did not look good. You didn't even... We was gonna have. I think we was gonna have a tag team ladder match, a TLC match. We had no TLC match. We had the War Raiders versus the Viking. We had the War Raiders versus the New Day. You fumbled the New Day's heel turn horribly. You fumbled it. How do you fumble something that bad, that big, and that bad? How? How? Tell me how. How? Please tell me how. How do you fumble the New Day's heel turn? The New Day are probably one of the most one of the most positive tag teams of all time. Probably the most positive tag team of all time. And you fumble their heel turn. Oh yeah, the New Day, the New Day is fighting the World Raiders, and they didn't do like bro. You didn't have Biggie. They legit just said Biggie leave. He leaves. No storytelling after that. I forgot all the other matches, but those matches looked so good, and we was robbed. We was robbed, and we was given this horror show of a WrestleMania that we had. It was a horror show. We was gonna get Roman versus Seth, which would have been better for both Roman and Seth, but and Punk too. But hey, it's whatever. And Triple H, I just want you to realize, fire your team. Cause there was this one guy, and I think they said this one guy was the reason why we only have 4 to 5 matches at a PLE. Fire him. Fire that whole team. Cause y'all only work like the IWC. You let one man change your mind. Because CM Punk made the most sense to win that Royal Rumble. And now, and then when you look at it, it seemed like they just took the main event away from Jey Uso to give it to CM Punk. You could have had CM Punk finally win a Royal Rumble and make it make sense for why he crap. For why he for why I can't. For why he gets the main event. And you also stole that main event from Gunther, by the way. But hey, you suck at booking, Triple H. You suck. Your team sucks. Everything sucks. And yeah. Anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be streaming SummerSlam. So even out.